And on this special festive episode of the Grumpy Gits, the boys are together in the same room to talk about all things Christmas and answer some of the biggest Christmas questions out there. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We discuss the ins and outs of whether Christmas has only really begun when Hans Gruber takes a dive from Nakatomi Tower. The boys then talk Christmas music and what are the best and worst Christmas songs. All this and some special Christmas twists on your usual favourites, including See You Next Christmas and Dear Grumpy Elves. So grab an eggnog, perch yourself in front of the fireplace, if you can afford to turn it on, and join the Grumpy Gits for a Yuletide bonanza. And remember, don't be Grinchy alone.
Hello and welcome to a festive in-person episode of the Grumpy Gits. I know, how are we dressed like children? Welcome, as I said, to the Grumpy Gits, the disability podcast that says, where are you from? Where are you really from? I am, as always, your glorious host, Adam Pearson, and I am sat in the same room as 3/2.5 of my favourite people on God's green earth. Only for you to argue amongst yourselves who's only half a person. Simon Sampson, happy Christmas, my man. How's it going?
Well, now I've just been assaulted because I know it's me. You know, I feel
Simon, it's been a long time since you were half a person, mate. And I say that as a fellow chubster.
Yeah, I from about 10 years old onwards, you know, it just went up and up and up. Yeah. I'm very well, thank you, Adam. It's been a very interesting weekend. We've got some fantastic videos coming up over the next couple of weeks. So much so that a lot of us vomited yesterday and, you know, pissed ourselves laughing, and it was just a really disgusting
That was
time.
all you.
That was literally
Was that all me?
Literally every single one of those things mentioned was you.
a lot of us.
Made me laugh quite hard. That so much so I was sick.
You hit me with a tortilla.
And I'm going to put that tortilla up on eBay for the fun of it. And the money's going to go to charity.
We're helping no one. Duncan Casman, how are you?
I'm wearing a fucking Christmas jumper, mate. I'm pissed off. I'm really hitting the Grumpy Git today. I hate it. I hate Christmas.
So that isn't yours?
This is not mine. This is on loan.
Same.
And it's going back as soon as this is finished. And it's never getting pulled out
Who's
again.
it on loan from?
Simon.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's my Christmas jumper. And the one Adam's wearing is my wife's Christmas jumper.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was Kate's.
Yeah, it's absolutely Kate. Why is that funny?
It's just so small that you can... It's Kate.
I think it wouldn't be as funny if we didn't know you were also wearing a panties. I think that would...
Wow, what have you been doing with my wife's panties?
Wearing, stolen, we're nitpicking at this point, gentlemen. And dressed in something that I don't think counts as a Christmas jumper, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Chris Lee-Smith, how's it crack-a-lacking?
I'm all right, mate. I'm a little bit pissed off because this was hard work, wasn't it? Jesus.
If you haven't noticed, Chris is afraid of hard work.
I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm afraid of wasteful work. This was ridiculous. And I'm glad I'm here now, but what a palaver.
Mate, sacked to organise, getting ill's our sake because the train engineering works and
Someone needs firing for this.
And absolutely, as long as it's not me, even if it is me right now, I don't care. That's how stressed I am.
Don't be grumpy alone.
Unless it's me.
I would like to point out, everyone's really extra grumpy this week, and yet we've had a cracking couple of days, and you're wearing festive jumpers. You should be happy as Larry.
I'd be a lot happier if I wasn't wearing the festive jumper.
I don't know who Larry is, but he's got a lot to answer for, in my humble opinion.
Do we think that it has something to do that we went to the pub last night?
You lasted an hour and a half.
I am a little bit tired.
Yeah. You know what it is about 11 Jack Daniels that
It might have been the same.
makes a man somewhat edgy.
And let's tell the truth about what happened last night. I didn't want to go because the England game was on, and oh yes, well done England. Ugh.
There goes our entire audience.
They lasted an hour and a half. They lasted 20 minutes from one pub, walked a mile to the other.
Because the first pub was shit.
Oh, if you won't get in, it'll be rammed.
That's was Simon's words.
There was a reason there was no one else there. It was like 4 other people in the middle of the freaking World Cup England game, and it was still dire. It was
absolutely lightweight. You were there an hour and a half. You said, "Oh, I'll be back at 1 o'clock in the morning." No, you weren't. You called me at 9:30 to come and pick you up.
What time did we leave?
About half nine.
About
Just
half
after half nine.
In
Just
fairness,
after full time.
he's missing out the point that we left at about 6. The fact that we did have a round at that first pub, then migrate to the next pub.
No, you didn't. No, you got there before kickoff.
We were there. We got there before kickoff, and we were there for the whole game.
We were eating burgers at 6 o'clock at 6:15.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, whatever.
We
We lasted the whole game. In that time, I think, given the space that we were there, the amount that we actually consumed was almost disturbing.
It was a lot. I remember I had 5 pints and stupidly a sambuca that I didn't want.
You ordered it.
You
Sorry?
ordered it.
You ordered was.
You
I
ordered
understand.
it. Even the guy next to us said, "No, you said it." He was listening.
No, that wasn't the argument. It was, did I order sambuca on its own, or did I want a pint with it? That was the argument. And mine is, I wanted a pint with
No,
it.
you said after. I didn't want the sambuca.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
I did
Well,
say
there we go.
that.
So
I was just going to force it
So
on
you basically just twist this whole thing so that you look better, but really,
I love it how the audience are getting an in-depth information update about our night out,
Yeah.
or I should say your 3 nights out, because I stayed at home with Kate watching The Holiday.
yeah. Who won that?
Yeah.
We win.
The Grumpy Gits are proudly partnered with the Disability Expo, being held at XL in London on the 6th and 7th of July 2023. It's going to be an incredible event, so follow the links in the description to sign up.
Speaking of films, segue. As this is a Christmas episode, I thought we'd try and keep things somewhat Christmassy. Looking at you, Chris, because of how you are dressed. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, you're wrong.
I like it how you've got an opinion and then it just shuts you down.
I didn't have much of an opinion apart from, of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be convinced. Why?
No, in fact, you want to go with the Die Hard fan here, because I've got the Die Hard jumper, but I'm not a huge Die Hard fan. Simon is.
May I take this, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, let's start for the win. It opens with Christmas music. You can buy Christmas decorations. It's set at a Christmas party at Christmas time. Everyone acknowledges it is Christmas, and it ends with a Christmas song. It is a Christmas film, just with a lot of violence.
That's a strong argument.
It is. Let's break them down one by one. It's got Christmas music. Gary Glitter wrote a Christmas song. So let's park that argument there. It happened at Christmas time, so did Pearl Harbor. Let's park that one there.
Famous Christmas movie, Pearl Harbor.
There's a Christmas party. Harvey Weinstein had a lot of them. Allegedly. Let's not go there. I mean, the word Christmas comes up in it, but I wouldn't necessarily say...
Can I point out, if this was a court of law, Adam would have lost that argument tremendously.
I think he would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not in a court of law. I'm on the Grumpy Gits bitches. It's all wrong.
What about the fact that Bruce Willis himself says it's not a Christmas movie?
Yeah, but he didn't direct it or write it.
Yeah, what does he know?
Yeah, what does he know? He was just John McClane.
He's only in it. He only holds the whole thing together.
He actually talks about going out to LA in the holidays because it's Christmas to see his kids, to spend time with his family at Christmas. So how can Bruce Willis not say?
Christmas, though, doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Exactly. Pearl Harbor, December 14th.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a Christmas movie. It's set in a Christmas office where they're having a Christmas party. It's a Christmas movie.
That's a location. There's no Christmas moral. There's no...
Well, there is.
I point out here I'm playing very much devil's advocate because I think it's not Christmas until you've seen...
It's also a very romantic love story about two people struggling with their marriage, coming together at Christmas to be with their kids. What's not Christmassy about that?
It's taken with snow. That's all Die Hard. It's taken in a snowstorm.
I don't think anyone was actually taken and sold into the sex slave industry in that film.
What would make it a Christmas movie? If there was a small detail you could
Die Hard at Christmas.
Okay, so
Slaying.
Santa, either a penguin or a polar bear, and at least one kid going, "Wow, a Turbo Man! Thanks, Dad." That would really
Penguin. Why penguin?
Why not a penguin?
What they got to do with Christmas? I've never seen a Christmas penguin in anything. Otherwise,
Elf.
Is there?
Yeah, you know the plasticine scene?
No.
You haven't seen it.
I have never been able to make it through Elf.
Will Ferrell, Elf.
I know. Will
You've
Ferrell's
never
in it.
made it through.
I've never made it all the way through. I seriously, I can't do it. I hate, the reason I love that Die Hard, I consider Die Hard a Christmas film, is because it's actually entertaining. I said I was playing devil's advocate.
You were pissing him off and winding him up.
yeah.
That's what you were doing.
Maybe there's a little of that, a lot of that. But yeah, the fact that it's actually an entertaining film at Christmas, because I can't sit through all of the saccharine, diabetes coma-inducing shite that litters the airwaves over Christmas.
Technically Channel 5 then.
Well, yeah.
Or Hallmark
with soft
films.
with soft porn mixed into it with Channel 5. But yeah, it's, that's the whole Christmas thing. I love Christmas. I love Christmas with my family on the day. I hate that it takes a month and a half to get there from when they start putting stuff on the shelves. I hate the fact that we all have to sit there and pretend that everything, and then suddenly you've got this huge thing to live up to as the kids come down, and if it's not perfectly set up or they don't like a present, then you've got someone moaning and complaining. If it's not spot on, you get everyone moaning and complaining. By the end of 1 p.m, everyone's had Christmas dinner, everyone's in a grumpy mood, no one's drunk enough yet to actually be enjoying themselves. It all just leads to this misery, and Christmas sucks.
I think the thing that sounds like therapy.
It really felt good.
Sounds a lot like this episode so far, really. So I'm clearly outvoted on the whole Die Hard thing. So I might have to eat some humble pie here. And I'll go home, I'll watch it again, because it's on I do a Christmas film every day for the month of December. So I might move Die Hard up a few places and go and watch it again.
I say you just double down. That's
with
what we all do.
Fresh eyes and fresh opinion. I'm an adult. I try not to double down anymore.
I would.
The last
Since when has our democracy worked? If one person disagrees, that's it. They are not moving.
I might be the change I would like to see in this. So I'll go away. I'll watch it again, and yeah. Anyway, what are our other favourite Christmas films? Let's assume that Die Hard is, for the sake of debate and merriment and togetherness. What Christmas films, when they come on the telly, do we go, oh yeah, I'm watching this? And what other ones, when they come on the telly, do you go, oh, for God's sake?
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Oh, big one. Love Home Alone.
Yes, it's amazing.
It is fantastic.
Good or bad?
All right.
Oh my God!
Right.
I don't even know you anymore.
Right.
I'm sorry. He's a little. The whole what kind of fucking family leaves their kid behind and doesn't notice till they're almost at their destination on a plane?
I don't think it's a documentary though. That's the thing. It's just it's such a good Christmas movie.
But then again, you just argue the fact that terrorists took over the Nakatomi Tower at Christmas time. I don't think we take it on the same context.
I don't think I argued that fact, but other than that, no. I find.
I know. Do you like Die Hard? That was his point. You like Die Hard, don't you?
I like Die Hard.
Yeah, but it's as realistic as Home Alone.
Yeah, you're saying you didn't like Home Alone because who leaves a kid at home?
But
Die Hard, you like
The first section of that film is basically child abuse. Is they're all insulting him, telling him he's this worthless little shit, you shouldn't be here.
Yep.
No wonder he fucking wanted to leave. And then it's this sort of heartwarming reunited at the end. No.
Anyway, as well as a somewhat ghastly cacophony of films that come out at Christmas, historically, the music has not been great either. Duncan Casman, you're the muso amongst us. What are your favourite Christmas number ones, and what ones do you hear that just make your skin crawl a little bit?
Oh, I've got my favourite's got to go with Rage Against the Machine.
I knew it.
Killing in the name of.
I knew
Absolutely.
it. Killing Simon Cowell.
That was really the motivation. And I don't think there's anything more Christmassy than making Simon Cowell miserable. To me, that is the essence
The ultimate
of
Christmas
festive
gift.
spirit.
But here's the thing, it didn't, because he owns the rights to that song, or he did at the time.
You're kidding me?
No, so
Oh,
essentially,
you just destroyed it.
so essentially the process is everyone going to Simon Cowell.
How
You're a
did he
dickhead,
own the
have my money.
rights?
Because he's smart. He knew this was going to happen.
Oh, jeez.
So your anti-process against Simon Cowell is to give him lots of more money.
I want that researched. I want that researched before this goes out, because I don't think that's right, because the whole point was it was to not be a Simon Cowell thing. And I can't see the guys in Rage Against the Machine going, yeah, we'll sell to Simon Cowell.
I think they would.
Yeah.
Jeff, could you research it?
Yeah, I want facts on that, because I don't believe it.
I really want it to be true. I want it to be true.
If it's true, then the whole mission behind making that song number one has been destroyed.
What about you, Chris? What Christmas song comes on the radio where you sort of like bop along?
In terms of music, I am kind of in Duncan's camp. It never changes. Nobody releases anything new. And if they do, it's a cash-in of an old song. The only one that I can kind of stand is Shakin' Stevens.
Yeah.
Which is the only one that kind of, this nostalgia hit. But I saw the video and I actually paid attention to the video. First time I have done since I was a kid. It is proper creepy. It is very, very creepy. I don't think we can show it. But it's like the people in it, apart from him, are being kept against their will. It's very, very close camera shots. And it's so awkward. It's really awkward. So that's the one that gets me in the mood. The rest are kind of average, and screw Mariah Carey as well.
Don't get me started.
I'm going to give some props to Only You by the Flying Pickets.
Yes, that's a song that doesn't get enough recognition, and that was a fantastic version of that song.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was so good to hear it.
No
So
idea.
it was an a cappella version of Only You.
Okay.
And
Don't get us YouTube strikes.
the day that we combined to get YouTube strikes for copyright, it didn't sound anything like the song.
If it ever happens, I don't
That's
know.
right.
So why is this song good?
It's just a clever version of something that had not that long ago been Christmas number one already.
What's it called?
Only You by the Flying Pickets, originally by Yazoo. And
Have you
Yazoo
heard
had
of any
taken
of
it
these
to number one a couple of years before.
No.
You'd know the song if you heard it.
All I needed was the love you gave.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
All I ever knew.
Is that one?
Only you.
That's not a
do it
Christmas
like a-
song.
It was Christmas number one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Well,
No, I didn't know that. Now I've got the song right. I'm sure that is a Christmas number one.
yeah.
Jeff.
More research.
Adam, is that true?
Yes.
No, I regret using that.
I think the Pogues is a palatable, the Fairy Tale in New York. I think that's a palatable Christmas song.
I quite like it.
Yeah.
So I'm also bored of debating whether we need to ban it. or
For
not.
that whole thing,
Yeah.
There was an article which I read the other day about Christmas music. It was in the Telegraph, I think, and what they were saying is there is no new Christmas music because people have just given up because of downloads. Okay, people could download all the classic, all the nostalgia Christmas music over and over and over again, and they do. And this is why Mariah Carey, Pogues,
Always the same
Band-Aid are always in the top 10, and there are no new Christmas songs.
Well, see, Def Leppard released a Christmas song a few years back, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. But no one heard it because, like you say, trying to crack a new Christmas song now, it's so established that these are now Christmas songs, and you're not allowed to have anything else.
No, you're not allowed to, unless you're Cliff. Cliff can do a Christmas song.
The Darkness did one. And
yes.
And it turns out that was a bet between the Darkness and the Kaiser Chiefs as to who could be the first to write a song with the word bell end in it.
That's very smart.
And that isn't a bad song either.
No, I quite like it. And then when the kids turn up and Justin Rocken starts singing creepily at them, kind of Christmas time.
This is the problem. I think most Christmas music is pretty subpar. It's Christmas.
It's so cemented.
Let's face it, Wizard, and they get £1 million a year from royalties.
Oh, that's
I
a
love
banger.
Noddy
That
Holder.
was a banger.
The whole.
Slade.
I love the About a Boy, the film About a Boy. And that whole promise that this guy makes all this money off this song every year, but he fucking hates it. And every time it comes on, you can see his soul dying inside. I love that sort of.
I kind of get that because that actually happened with Marty Pello because he couldn't Wet 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 couldn't move on from Love Is All Around because it was at number 1 for 15 weeks and he refused to play it in concert as well for years, and then he had this love-hate relationship with it because obviously Wet 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 are known for Love Is All Around. So
you can't complain at the money, can you? But it's.
Well, you can. You can be like, I hate that song, but I love my house. As someone that spent a lot of time with you today in the car, you're quite the Mariah Carey fan, aren't you?
I like Mariah Carey. I grew up with Mariah Carey. I was brought in the house.
For legal reasons, we need to establish that he didn't actually grow up with her. No. She was simply music that was playing during his childhood.
I was brought
He
up
was
in
in
the house.
Canada at the time.
So the joke is behind that. They only just found out that I have a Canadian passport and I am a Canadian citizen.
Called it.
No.
Called
Okay.
it.
Your statement was, I am Canadian.
I am
Not,
Canadian.
I have a Canadian passport.
I am
Canadian.
I am Canadian. I'm also very British as well. I have a Canadian passport. I have a British passport. I'm a Canadian citizen. I am a British citizen. You are like Duncan has dual citizenship. He is allowed dual citizenship. What is the problem?
Oh, Christ on a bike. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Christmas songs. What are the Christmas songs do you like, Simon?
I think I've mentioned all the ones I like. The best thing is if you go, Alexa, play some Christmas music, which I'm hoping now is playing in every household who's watching this, it will start.
No, because they're freaking listening to this.
They could be watching.
I can't stand Simon. I'm going to turn it up every time he comes on.
Alexa, order Chris's massager.
Yes.
Yes, 10 of those.
They're rechargeable, don't you know? There was a guy, I heard the story of his people who lived in the flat beneath him had gone away on holiday for 3 weeks. So he went downstairs and peered through the letterbox and she shouted out, Alexa, turn up the heating to full. So he had 3 weeks heating in his room and they came home to some exorbitant bill.
Now, the best one is Philip Schofield got really told off for this, didn't he? Because when they were talking about Alexas on This Morning, he went, Alexa, order some toilet roll, and 64,000 people across the UK the next day had toilet roll delivered to the house.
So basically he's responsible for the toilet roll shortage in lockdown. That's what that comes down to. Another reason to hate Schofield.
Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. Why'd there be a shortage if people have already got toilet roll?
Because supply and demand.
Yeah, no, but if they've been delivered it by Philip Schofield,
That's true.
they've got it in the house.
So there's
I've had my toilet roll delivered by a shit.
That reminds me, I need more of that.
I do want to try something. Alexa, order me a sex toy. I want to see how many people get a sex toy in the post.
Oh, God.
I'm confused. Can Alexa just order you stuff?
If your account's set up correctly and you just say, can you order me this? Yes, it can.
Is yours?
No.
No.
On purpose, because I know you come round.
And we all know what Chris orders.
I would order a lot of it.
Alexa, order Chris 100 batteries.
It's not battery powered, for God's sake.
Mains powered, goddammit.
Mains.
Mains.
It's the only way, isn't it, Chris?
It is the only way.
It truly is. It takes him that long to get done. Anyway, moving on. I'm scared to mention it because we are in the period of the year known to many as Whamageddon.
Oh, fuck.
I'm confused. What's that?
I felt your anger there, Duncan. Would you like to
the Wham
explain
song, Last Christmas I gave you my heart.
Last Christmas. Which is quite ironic considering he died on Christmas Day and died of a heart attack.
Did he?
Apparently so.
Is that true, Adam?
Jeff. No, we need Jeff for that one. You can't ask Adam after he's gone. Did he?
And not only that, they actually made a film called Last Christmas as well, which is about someone getting a heart, which is really strange.
Jeff, we
yeah,
need you again.
this is really some serious fact checking here because I don't think that's
God.
right about George Michael.
He's going to be so pissed off checking all this stuff. He's
really
made so
is.
many claims on this one.
And who won the Christmas quiz last night? Come on.
Kate.
Yeah, the one that your wife organised and that you were sitting with her while we were at the pub writing, and then we came home and
Well, I think you're just reading. And would you think my wife would lie to you?
Do I think Kate would lie to us? No. Do I think you cheat to make a point?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, Kate's honest. So the only alternative is Kate's gone to the toilet or something.
he's had a look at all the answers. Yeah.
Hold on, there were 50 odd questions, so she answered 30.
The first 30.
Well, yeah.
So you would have had those down, even if you got 50.
But I didn't know which order she was going to ask them, did I?
What would it matter if you got all the
You go
answers?
1 to 30. What were you? Oh, done that one. Let's have a
Yeah.
look through. Oh, we'll go
So
for number
question-
73 now.
We're going to start on question 1. Right, now we're question 15. Now 6.
All I hear is poor losers.
No, I don't think there was any cheating. I just think Simon's weird.
Someone just really likes quiz. Like,
Yeah, that's what it
Can I say, is it a surprise that I lost a quiz on Christmas? Is that really a surprise?
You have to remember, I live in a house where my wife stops Christmas shopping in September.
Oh, well, I'd start mine in January. That's not
Yeah.
done thing, isn't it?
Well, you do it now. You give Christmas sales. And, yeah.
Boxing Day, wrapping paper, Christmas cards, pennies on the pound.
Yeah.
If you'd have said you live with a wife that puts her tree up in September, then that's a bit different.
Oh, she would have done if I didn't stop her.
Okay.
Okay, that's the problem.
That's
Yeah.
So I have a friend, Emma, and in her house they have a Christmas room. A room that's just ready to go for Christmas all year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to use it during Christmas time, but it's set up all
Can I say,
round.
these
That's
people are why serial killers exist.
That's how mad into Christmas they are. Where's she from? Gateshead. Next question. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I am always the impromptu man, so I figured instead of doing see you next Tuesday, we could do see you next Christmas
Oh,
Okay.
and ask CUNT Christmas themed questions. So, my question to you three. You can follow any one of the Grumpy Gits around for the entire month of December, playing one Christmas song on repeat. Who are you following and what are you playing? Chris, who are you torturing out the three of us?
Well, it wouldn't be Simon. I know that's the obvious answer, but he's so into Christmas that it would be doing him a favour.
Are we going, yeah, da, da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da.
So his Christmas shield would just be reflecting back on me.
I am a genuinely happy person at Christmas.
So, I mean, if the goal was to piss someone off within the four of us, I think the easiest person would be Duncan. And I don't think there would be a Christmas song. I think it would be just the classics on repeat because they would evenly drive him insane.
Duncan, who are you following and what are you playing?
I'm going to actually say I'd follow Simon, but it wouldn't be a Christmas song per se. But "Sail Away" by Enya. You can loop that so that actually cuts at one point and you can't tell where it ends and where it begins.
I know, he loves it.
I love that song.
Yeah, he won't after a month of it playing and not being able to know when it actually
Sail
stopped.
away, sail away, sail away.
That song
Sail away,
has the
sail
same
away,
word in it
sail
so
away.
many times.
Okay.
Since we've completely changed the rules of this question,
Yeah,
we just
I
made
thought
it any
that.
song.
Oh, okay.
Then fine. I would follow Chris around.
No,
for the
don't you
entire
say
month
it.
of
Don't you
December.
s-
And I would
kill
play Tom Jones, What's New Pussycat.
I was getting ready to overspill them with anger. If you'd have said Robbie Williams, I would have snapped you in half.
Oh, that's where you were going.
I honestly
was
did.
yeah.
I was shaking. I was shaking then just because you said it. Then he goes Tom Jones, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I hate it, but it's fine.
Here's the thing, I don't know if you've heard Tom Jones, What's New Pussycat on repeat, but the second time you hear it, your first thought isn't, someone's repeating Tom Jones, What's New Pussycat. Your first thought is, Tom Jones, What's New Pussycat is a lot longer Do not remember it.
I just want to clip that one line and just have it on repeat for that. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat?
And it starts with this. Wow, what's new? So I can eventually that would haunt his dream. And any time after that he saw a cat, he was physically angry. Which is when I send the cat in January. What do you reckon, Simon?
Oh, I've got this down to a T.
Oh, God.
Chris, Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams. Duncan, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Adam, The Imperial March from Star Wars.
Hold on, what?
He lived for that. He'd spend the whole time walking around like, yeah.
I
am the king. I am the king.
I am the Turkey King.
Am I
King of the turkeys, king.
am I not right in thinking which Grumpy Git would you follow round and what piece of music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he following all three of us?
He was a stalker from way back.
He's following you and he's paid someone to follow me.
I'll take it in rotation with people.
It's not Robbie Williams' worst song, so I'll let you off.
If there was one Christmas you didn't want to spend with a Grumpy Git, who would it be?
You.
I reckon me and Chris have a great little Christmas together because we just sit down and like play actual decent PlayStation games and have a couple of beers and just shoot the breeze.
I am closer to your mental age, yeah.
You are, absolutely. Whilst I adore Duncan to bits, he is a cat owner. And if any
Not by choice.
Oh no, but they're there. They're absolutely there. And I also reckon I just spend the whole time doing magic tricks for your kids. And I only know 3, and only one of those is good.
What I would actually do is change the previous thing. I don't want a song to follow Chris around. I want you performing magic tricks for a month.
That would be a test. Yes, I agree.
With the patter.
With his creepy stare after he's done the trick. Like,
The
really
mental
close.
working, you say?
Silent stare.
With all the patter. So you're thinking it with the hand movements. So
It's so weird when he does it.
Can I point out your kids have missed out on some fantastic Christmas presents?
Have they?
Yeah.
I don't have any kids. How's that
Not you, they're 2 kids.
Wait, why have they missed out on...
Have I misunderstood that? Do you not want to spend Christmas with me? Do you want to spend Christmas with me? Oh, come over Christmas Day.
what do you buy your nieces and nephews for Christmas?
Okay, good point.
Also, I haven't answered. And you'll actually be surprised that I am picking Duncan. Because I didn't know about him, but he is quite a miserable bastard over Christmas.
He is.
Like, I know I'm miserable, right? I'm slightly happier now because of my meds and stuff. But I think this is the most miserable someone's been on this podcast, and I didn't know it.
If there ever was the name, the Grumpy Git.
Yeah, he's hit new levels.
Yeah.
I'm the grumpy Grinch at this time.
Yeah.
But I want to dig down on that. What do you get your nieces and nephews for Christmas?
Okay, I would like to point out...
No, just answer the question, Simon.
Point out.
There's nowhere you can go.
Answer the question.
Last year, I got them a tin of soup each. Well, actually, it wasn't a tin of soup because I took the labels off the tin, so they didn't really know what they were getting. Because it could have been soup, it could have been beans, it could have been...
Dog food.
I didn't get dog food, no. It was something that I could always eat. So, I didn't want them to go hungry.
You can eat dog food, it just wouldn't be very nice.
Although some of the soup did taste quite rank. The year before that, I brought boxes of roses for each family member, and I wrapped in every single individual sweet. So every time they opened a sweet, they didn't know what they were getting.
Oh, that's so much work for a bad joke. I don't understand that. That takes so long.
It did.
But this is the man who says the presents my kids will be missing. My kids are fucking celebrating right now.
This is like doing a really bad knock joke, running a marathon, and then giving the punchline. This is it's so bad.
I'm not going to lie, it took me days to wrap every individual sweets. Because they weren't small boxes. And, they're great fun opening because it was a treat every time. It was a little surprise every time.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I hope they end you.
I mean,
I'm quite sure it's being plotted.
I think they'll be quite happy next year when the bounties have been taken out of the celebration boxes. But
Oh, that's a good move. I hate Bounty. It's the most pointless confectionery.
Oh, I won't
screw
hear that. I love Bounty.
Okay, so you like Bounty. Die Hard to Christmas. Who are you? And what have you done? Was the real Dr. Casper?
I'm showing form this episode.
I love a Caramac now and again.
I can't wait till Easter.
When cream eggs, I love a Cadbury's cream egg.
See who can't? Yeah, exactly. You've got to love Easter just because there's cream eggs.
Cadbury's cream eggs are like, I want them all year round.
Wait, you can't enjoy Christmas chocolate, but you can enjoy a Cadbury's cream egg.
I didn't say I couldn't enjoy Christmas.
Yeah,
chocolate.
when did you say that?
Have you not been listening to this podcast? He does not like Christmas. He does not enjoy
No, I
Christmas.
said I love Christmas. I love the time with the family. I hate all the saccharine shit that hangs around it.
Yeah, he ain't going to stop doing what he loves. If there was a Christmas like whiskey or something, he's going to drink.
There is a Christmas whiskey, cinnamon Jack Daniels. I've
And
got
do
it.
you drink it?
Yes, I do.
You just go into drunk hate mode instead of just hate mode.
Or Jeff's mead.
We got the mead. Yeah, it's true.
Cheers, Jeff.
Yeah, I've drank all that already.
I did have to chuckle because it was this is strong stuff. 15%.
It is.
14.
It's the
14 and a half.
14 and a half. That vegan mead. Oh, watch out for that one.
The strongest alcoholic drink you'll ever taste. Jeff, don't look up vodka, please. Don't.
or WKD Blue. I'm a big fan of a Terry's chocolate orange on Christmas morning. It's normally
One of the few times I enjoy chocolate orange actually is Christmas. I don't like orange as a general thing, but you got to have a chocolate orange
Christmas
at
Day, I
Christmas, don't
just
you?
breakfast have a whole chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Just
Bit
'cause I
of milk
can.
poured on just for good measure.
Just 'cause it's there in my stocking.
Yeah.
So, even though there's been a mail strike, we're still getting mail here at the Grumpy Gits.
Dear Grumpy Gits, how do I talk to my grandma about her inappropriate gifts? I received a gift card to a lingerie store from her. The fucked up part is that this wasn't the gift itself, but the fact that she made my poor 19-year-old brother go in and buy it. As he told it, the conversation went something like this. Cashier, are you shopping for your girlfriend? Brother, no, for my sister. Well, my grandma. Awkward silence. How do I tell her this is wrong?
You don't. I just say carry on. It's absolutely fine. I've got no issue with that at all. It's a story that's going to be told for the rest of their lives. And enjoy it.
Do you think underwear stores...
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. How could you? There's this, whatever you're buying, every time you wear it. Grandma bought me this.
Yeah. Enjoy the embarrassment.
Embrace it, Nate. You can't fucking embrace it. It's ridiculous.
Do you think underwear stores keep people's photos on like casinos in Vegas?
Do not serve
Yeah.
people with bad checks.
Yeah. 6'3", dark hair, beard, possibly fucking grandmother. that kind of thing.
They have like a social services hidden button. Yeah, of course, sir. Hang on.
When I was younger, I once in a conversation while asking a girl out on a date got Zara and Zizi's confused.
Say that again.
I got Zara and Zizi's confused in my mind.
Zara and Zizi.
Zara
Zara is a women's clothes store.
and Zizi's is
a
an
restaurant.
Italian restaurant. And I asked a girl at college on a date to Zara. And then also in this overly keen sort of 19-year-old kind of way when, don't worry, I'll pay.
Were you taking
This coming from the man who thought Victoria's Secret was a speakeasy.
I thought that was Posh Spice's book.
Were you taking to get a breast message or something along those lines?
Oh no, I know how big they were already.
You'd already established that bit.
Yeah.
You Donald Trumped it to start start with, did you?
Absolutely. Hey, catch pussy. Anyway, where were we? Where were we? Helping people. Yeah, I definitely have a word with Grandma and be like, I know you mean well, and I know you're 83.
And works at the palace.
It's the
God.
it's the sending in of the grandson as well.
Right?
But I love that he didn't have the presence of mind to go, oh yeah, for the girlfriend. Yeah.
Just
Oh, no, for my sister. I mean my grandmother. I mean
He has got some level of accountability here for being just a complete idiot. Because I'd have just gone, yes, it's on my girlfriend. I'd have lied.
exactly. The
In fact, I said
yes.
things are on my girlfriend when they aren't.
That's
I recently picked up a copy of the Batman Street Boys' Greatest Hits and said it was on my girlfriend. It wasn't, clearly for me.
What's the worst present you've ever been given for Christmas? Like,
I've got one. I got a stress ball in the shape of a tit.
I quite like the idea of that.
Yeah, and
I certainly feel less stressed usually when.
but the problem was it exploded.
Oh, what did you do to that
Was it
stress ball?
one of those 40 ones from France?
Were you biting it? Come on.
Squeezing it and it exploded.
I can just see him getting more and more intense as he's doing it. Come on.
So lonely.
I wonder if this is what it really feels like. Just put it under his top and going on. Close your eyes. What's your excitement?
Oh, Jesus.
How are we going to top that now? This is ridiculous.
All this episode is Duncan just laughing his head off.
I know. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so my parents used to get like secondhand stuff, and they got me and my brother a bike, and the bike for my brother literally needed a ladder to get on it. It was like an adult bike, and he was like 7 or 8. So it looked ridiculous. And then there was my bike, which everybody nicknamed the Death Trap. Right? Because I was speeding along, and all of a sudden the chain would just stop, right? Which means that I would go flying over the handlebars. Mm-hmm. And how I didn't kill myself, I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Was it last Christmas that you did this?
No, this was... I was 11, I think. I was 11. And, I didn't care. I didn't care that I'd almost killed myself multiple times. The next day I'd get on that bike and then go again.
Why didn't you just get the chain changed?
Did you hear the part where I said, A, I was 11 years old, and B, I didn't have much money? Yeah, not all of us were born into wealth.
Who was born into wealth here?
Were you a wealthy kid?
I mean, we did all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dad was like a very well-respected quantity surveyor.
Oh, did your parents get anything second-hand for you?
No.
Okay. Duncan?
Yeah, we used to get second-hand stuff. I think the worst present...
Everything we had was second-hand. My mum was a school receptionist and my dad fucked off.
Did you have your...
Is that why the breast got crushed?
Did you have to have your hand-me-downs, like, from your older sisters? Is that why your music taste is so fucking awful?
No, I mean, you're talking about a bloke who didn't know who like U2 and the Beatles were until I was 15, 16. I was living in a house where they were listening to musicals. I mean, I'd sit down with my mum and watch Calamity Jane, Oklahoma, all the classics every Christmas.
I hate
She would make me stand to attention watching the Queen's speech. Yeah,
What for?
What do you mean? Because it's the Queen, you had to stand to attention.
Isn't she Canadian?
Oh my God, Chris. Oh my God. Oh, Chris.
Why is she bothered?
Chris.
No,
God.
Chris, why?
Oh, fucking hell.
Why is she bothered?
Oh my God.
He's just mic drop. That was just.
What? I don't get it. You with me?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it said something stupid, but...
You did.
No, because
The funny
he
thing
agrees.
is, they ask him to stand
No,
to
wait.
attention now.
Wait. Which is broken into segments, because Duncan's on one side.
I'm with you. She's Canadian.
Adam?
Why would it?
Who is the head of state of Canada?
Who gives a shit? How many Canadians go like...
Yeah, when was the last time
Who
you
is
saw
the-
Canadians
who is
all
the-
stand to attention?
who is-
Or Jamaicans? Or
Australians?
Australians? How many times have they gone, oh yeah, God save the Queen?
If you're a Mountie, okay, you stand to attention when the Queen's there. When
Is
you're
your mum a Mountie? What? A simple question.
oh, good lord.
Is that a no?
The Queen is the head of state of Canada. She's also the head of state of Australia and the head of...
Yeah.
Well, she's
Yeah.
not anymore, but, you know, he's the king now, but
Yeah.
yes. Okay, and that's why we stood to attention when the Queen was on TV.
But most
Did she make you do that now?
No.
No.
Mainly because I can't stand.
Does it? No, I'm not going to try. He topped that before I could answer. I was going to say he does it himself. But then
How mean would that be if she did it now?
it's just like some hoist fashion.
I'd like to point out,
Hoist me to attention.
she doesn't do that now. She's a lovely lady, and we've said a lot of things about her that aren't true on the spot. I say we.
No, don't do that.
No.
I'm thinking like
Love my mum.
I'm
I
thinking
love
like,
my mum.
I'm thinking like Joe from Family Guy. Is it Family Guy?
Yeah.
Joe next door,
Yeah.
and he gets hoisted up, and then Simon's tiny little legs are hanging down. When
Make my legs work, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bonnie, make them walk.
Right. Are we agreeing with me here?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Simon? Is it 3 versus 1, Adam, or are we?
I'll be honest, I've completely forgotten the question.
about Canadians standing to attention when the Queen,
Oh, yeah, forget that. Yeah.
So you're
I'm
on our
normally
side.
2 full of food by that point. I'm like half asleep. By the time
Although
that
my mum, from a few years ago, by the way, mum, I do love you to bits, did try and get the nephews and nieces to do it every year still, to stand to attention. The Queen's on, you've got to come and stand and pay your respects to the Queen. Yeah, in the living room.
How did that go down?
Some of them did it actually, you know, because they listen to the Nana.
What
Nana's
is-
always right.
What is the deal with your mum and the Queen?
My mum's very proud to be Canadian British. Canadian British. She's now a British citizen. She was a Canadian citizen. She's still got Canadian citizenship,
Yeah.
but she is properly British now. She took, she had to take the.
So she's
test
kind of
and
like
everything.
a royalist.
My mum is a royal. Yeah, my mum loves royal family. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the royal family.
So this is quite odd, though, don't you find it? And this referring to Simon. Like we've
Shocking.
known him for what was it coming up 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And literally
Has it been that
this
long?
weekend, he drops in that he's like full blown Canadian.
That was the thing.
Isn't this odd?
I'm Canadian. Didn't you know that? Like,
Yeah.
What?
That's because we went to the Tim Hortons drive-through. By the way, Tim Hortons in the UK is absolutely terrible, in my opinion, to Tim Hortons in Canada. Tim Hortons in Canada is so much nicer.
I'm terrified that that's going to happen because we're getting a Popeye's chicken in Croydon. And as someone who spent a lot of time in America this year, like I had Popeyes at least twice a week. And Popeye's chicken in America is like amazing. It's like the greatest fried chicken I've ever had. And I'm worried it's going to come over here and just suck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be mildly heartbroken.
There's so many different rules and regulations, but it's like with McDonald's chips in America. There's like in the UK with McDonald's chips, there's only like 3 ingredients, which is potato, oil, and salt. And in America, it's got like 40 ingredients on the list.
And it's amazing.
Has there been a successful
So good.
export, like from like based in America, wherever, and they've come over to England and it's been like just the same?
Well, McDonald's would be pretty.
Or better.
Is McDonald's really that? Even just Simon just said it's like
chips,
3,
yeah,
and
but-
then there's 40 different ones. And aren't the burgers bigger in America?
Oh yeah, they're like 3 times
Yeah.
the size.
I recently went into a supermarket in the UK. I'm not going to mention their name,
Asda.
but we may have just given away vouchers. And
Yes.
and I asked them if they, because some places do have like foreign food aisles, don't they? Like import
Yeah.
aisles. So I asked them if they did Tim Tams. I've never been so angry at Saturday Stark in my life. The guy looked back at me and went, "No, but we've got penguins. They're the same thing."
To explain to anybody who's not from Australia, Tim Tams, they are essentially the same thing as a penguin.
They are.
No. But they are nothing like the same. It's just so much different. The Tim Tam is the God's gift to the world of chocolate biscuits. It is just far beyond anything else out there.
Isn't it great?
I've never heard of it.
No, me neither.
When I first came to meet my wife, when we'd obviously been talking online for a while. I was in Australia.
Did you bring a Tim Tams?
I bought Tim Tams.
Fucking player. I'll pay
And one of my friends commented when I saw I'll find it and send it. Say, Jeff, you can put this in. It's like Tracy holding these 2 packs of Tim Tams. And one of my friends who I went to school with had just put a comment randomly on there was, "That's the way to a woman's heart." I was like, yeah.
When you two get together, you just turn weird. You do. Like, I'm able to do it singular, and so is Simon, but you two, you need to combine into something, and then you start going off on this weird tangent like Tim Tams and music.
You think that's weird? Duncan, Tim Tam Slammer, isn't it great?
Oh, see, everyone's got to try. No, it's where you use a Tim Tam like a straw.
Okay.
You
With
bite
like
each end.
or coffee or something.
Yeah, so you got a coffee, you bite one end, you bite the other end at the corner.
Opposite corners.
Opposite corners.
So I get a penguin, yeah? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got your penguin.
Yep.
That's a penguin. You bite that corner, you
Yeah.
bite that corner.
Yeah.
And you dip
And
it in
then
a
you
hot
dip it
drink.
in
Suck.
and you suck the
And as soon
coffee
as you
through
feel
the
it touch
biscuit.
your lips, you turn it round and put it all in your mouth at once.
All just
It's amazing.
it is incredible.
Can I get hold of Tim Tams in the UK?
Probably.
We could probably manage to get hold of some. Yeah.
Right.
If not, I'll
do
get
you
some.
feel like you're over-exaggerating?
No.
No.
No in there. If anything, we're underselling it.
Yeah.
Right, I will
Anyway.
get a pack of Tim Tams, or if you can help me get one, and then I will, I don't know, do a food challenge. I'm sure it's going to taste nice, but I don't think I'm going to be as weird as you two are with it.
the
Oh,
mint.
it's so great.
I really like the mint as well.
Oh yes.
What's your go-to one comfort item
I
that you
haven't-
eat? You're waking
I
up,
can't.
it's been a shit morning.
Yeah.
It's like getting the kids to school with like herding cats. And you just want to come home and go, oh,
No, I don't have a snack like that. I don't. I may have had something, but I think it was more a case of what was in the fridge, what is the best tasting, I'll have you. But it was never like, oh, I'm going to have, I don't know, the penguin bar or something like that. That's what I'm going to have. That's what I'm looking forward to. So, and I can't do it now because my metabolism's shot to shit. I'm almost 40, and yeah, it's not worth it.
what about you, Simon? Because there's always
Shortbread.
like garbage in your car.
No,
Like,
if there's something that I really want really quickly, it's always a bowl of cereal.
okay.
And whether it's Crunchy Nut or, Frosties or, I actually really like Aldi's cereal. We've got loads of it in the house with strawberry bits in. It's a bit like Special K.
I get like the Special K, like Alpen.
Yeah. Really nice. And it's just nice, bit of cold milk, nice and refreshing, quick and easy. That's my go-to food.
I'm a drumstick squashies kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Bag for £1.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty decent. So it also depends what's on special at Sainsbury's, what's a quid.
Yeah.
Because the fruit pastels are a quid, done. And if I'm feeling particularly fruity, like a bottle of Dr. Pepper or something.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Pepper is like my go-to soda.
Yeah. In Australia, it sucks. That whole thing again, something different in the ingredients over there. It's just not a nice drink. Here, Dr. Pepper's fantastic.
Mountain Dew in America.
He's caffeinated.
Oh my god. So I'm used to it over here, so I can like get a bottle of Nectar if I'm like really sick. And I did that in America. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
I had to sit down. So I was sat down on a bench, like near Broadway, just slowly rocking backwards and forwards.
Did your Apple Watch explode? As a heartbeat just went.
Going, okay. And then someone went, "Are you okay, sir?" And I just stood up and went, "Mountain Dew." And then they went, "Oh," and walked off. Fucking tourists. And it took a good 5 minutes to calm down and be like, "Okay, where am I? That's it, New York." And walked back to the apartment. This is the same day we did the recording. You know when I had pizza delivered? That was
Yes.
to calm me down.
So at the end of this Grumpy Gits, are we going to sing the audience a song?
No.
Time now, as always, to hand over to our good friends at the Disability Expo for the news segment.
All I want for Christmas is to see friends and family and to have a really nice time together.
Hello, I'm Mick Scarlett, and what I'd like for Christmas, being greedy, is two things. One, I'd like to wake up on Christmas Day and find that the whole world was suddenly accessible and inclusive for all disabled people. And I'd also like a robot body. Yes, I want to be a robot. But let's face it, that's unlikely. So instead, I'll go for after-shaving socks.
All I want for Christmas, apart from some good health news next year, would be great, is also to see disabled people in 2023 taking back control of what it means to be a disabled person, telling the world the positives and the potential of disabled people and smashing through stereotypes and misconceptions about what it means to be a disabled person.
All I want for Christmas is to truly switch off and be in the present moment with family and friends.
All I want for Christmas is hope. Hope that everyone feels cherished and loved during what can be a lonely time of year for some people. I urge you all to reach out to someone you might know who might be feeling lonely. Show them that someone is thinking of them during the holidays. Me, Jeff from the Grumpy Gits, and Mr. Christmas, also hope you and yours have a wonderful time this holiday and have a fantastic new year.
All I would like for Christmas is for people to download the Snowball Community app and leave reviews on where it's accessible and where it's not. Cheers, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All I want for Christmas is for our partnerships and content event manager Paul to do one TikTok dance. Just one, that's all I want.
All I want for Christmas is family. Whether that be immediate family or friends that are now part of my family, community family, being active together, supporting each other and creating memories. Merry Christmas everyone, from me and for Hermione, my cat.
There's not many things that I want for Christmas, but there is one. I want all people, regardless of race, culture, gender, disability, mental health needs, be treated as individuals, particularly within the education system. I want to see people treated as individuals so they can develop as individuals, develop the skills they need to fulfil their lives in as potentially fulfilling a way as possible.
So what do I want for Christmas? Well, I've been thinking and I've been going through, well, peace would be nice, an end to poverty. But to tell you the truth, if someone got me a Mustang, I'd be a happy man.
Hi, Solen here. That's me. All I want for Christmas is hope for everybody. A little cheesy, maybe. Ironic, especially for a Frenchie who's allergic to dairy, but I digress. As someone living with BPD, I've lost hope repeatedly, and that's a pretty dark place to be. So for Christmas, here's a sparkly sprinkle of hope from me.
So for Christmas this year, I have got pretty much everything that I want. The only thing that I do want is that my kids get a kind, patient, caring, excited father on Christmas Day. After my recent ADHD diagnosis, and now that I'm on medication, I think it's a safe bet. The other thing that I want for Christmas this year is that the entire country has gone through incredible hardships, inflation, energy prices. So I'm hoping that everybody gets the Christmas that they deserve.
Hi, Merry Christmas everyone.
Merry Christmas from all of us at Disability Expo and the I Matter movement. I matter.
I matter.
We all matter at Christmas and throughout the year. Here's to a inclusive 2023.
Have a good one.
And now we're going to throw over to our very good friend at DEPHER, Jim Atkinson.
Good morning. I'm James from DEPHER CAC. So yesterday we gave out 35 shopping boxes to a supermarket with £30 on each. And the day before, we gave out a lot of food to food banks all over the United Kingdom, £250 worth of food to each one that were delivered. Now, we understand that this time of year it's hard for everybody. The cost of living is even worse. So because of our initiative and what we do, we send food shopping vouchers and food deliveries all over the United Kingdom to people who need them. So if you need us, contact us, DEPHER.co.uk, and we will hopefully get you a food parcel before the Christmas period arrives. And we hope that you enjoy your Christmas festivities coming up. The Grumpy Gits are here, an absolutely brilliant organisation. We work alongside and with them, and we'll do all we can for you. Have a lovely day. If you need us, again, get in contact. All my love. Bye-bye.
And there we go, an in-person episode, Christmas themed. I think we nailed it. A few tangents here and there, but surely that is the spirit of Christmas. A little bit of waffle now and again. Anyway, Simon, if we want to find you and learn more about you, where can they do so?
They can do it at Snowball Community on Facebook and Twitter. You can also download the Snowball app on Apple and Android.
Fantastic. Dr. Casman, where can people find you?
PDA Dad UK on pretty much any social platform, especially YouTube.
Oh, Real Granddad on Twitter.
Fantastic. And I am Adam Pearson, the Turkey King, Adam_Pearson on Twitter. And happy Christmas. See you all in 2023. Bang a like, comment, subscribe, all of that malarkey helps the metrics up greatly. And as always, don't be grumpy alone.